What's going on, guys? Killer6 back with another Borderlands video, and today we're looking at the top 6 things that I want to see in Borderlands 3, so let's get right into it. Number 6, I want to see 6-player co-op. It is time, Gearbox. Time to abandon the limitations of old-gen consoles and embrace 1080p, 60 frames per second, 6-player online multiplayer mayhem. Finally, we can all load in as unique characters, each being important to the team element. This would make raid bosses dramatically more fun, perhaps even include a Mayhem Rumble style game mode where 6 friends can load into an arena and just slaughter one another. Maybe even include a custom game option, I don't know. This would make player created games like the heads up display turned off, hide and go seek type things that we'd like to do, and the Hunger Games mode that I crafted with my friends a while back. It would make these things a lot more fun. The possibilities could be nearly limitless. Number 5. This is going to sound like a no-brainer, but Farmable Loot. I say this because one of the things that the pre-sequel did so poorly was that some of the bosses just didn't drop any loot. One of the things that makes Borderlands 2 so damn good, even to this day, is that you always have a chance at loot. The pre-sequel felt very unrewarding in comparison. Being able to load up and head to an area to farm a boss for an hour or two so you can get that legendary that you've been after is part of what makes Borderlands 2 so amazing and such a large part of the reason that the pre-sequel did so poorly. Now, in addition to that, the pre-sequel had loot midgets and also had the tubby enemies, but neither of them dropped anything. It was just pure garbage. Now, if Borderlands 3 is going to succeed, they have to have farmable loot. Number 4. Speaking of the pre-sequel, something they did right in that game was the addition of big low gravity jumps and cryo weapons. It would be awesome to have more of that in Borderlands 3. Maybe include certain maps or mission destinations with low gravity. With the addition of cryo weapons, I'd love to see some new and more varied vendors arrive in the Borderlands universe. This would give Marcus some competition. One thing they should avoid, however, is the oxygen system. That concept felt really annoying even after just a little short while of the pre-sequel. Now, I understand why they included it, but it really detracted from the fun of the game a bit too much to be really brought forward in future installments. Number 3. In the next installment of Borderlands, I would like to see a bit of a fast forward in time to when Tiny Tina is grown up, ruling the wastelands and possibly being one of the new gun vendors. Remember, she provided some weapons as rewards, and her name was a possible prefix for the Cobra sniper rifle, along with her demented bunny logo on the side of the weapon. I'd love to see an older, retired Axton trying to escape a life of violence, drinking himself to death a la Mordecai in Borderlands 2. For Zero, I want to know his backstory. Who or what is he? Why does he only have 3 fingers and a thumb? Is he, or was he, a she all this time? So many more things I'd love to see, but let's boil it down to this. Character evolution. I don't want the same old Vault Hunters as they were at the end of Borderlands 2. I want to see that they've grown and changed, and I especially want some new Vault Hunters to play as. Number 2, more Easter eggs. Borderlands 2 was a clinic in amazing Easter eggs. The Minecraft area, Tana's riding the fish, the double rainbow, the Lord of the Rings Geary quest that was hidden in a fireplace, the hidden Dark Souls island, the Rackman, and so many more. Easter eggs are a fun way to kill some time between killing bad guys, and good ones are rare in games nowadays. Borderlands 3 will have a hard time matching the Easter egg output of Borderlands 2, but if they can sneak in some good ones, it will make it that much more amazing. Honorable Mention! Something they'll likely do and have done in every installment so far, but I felt it needed to be said just in case, is invincible bosses. You know, like Terramorphous at the end of story mode in Borderlands 2. Like fighting Pyropede after you beat the Campaign of Carnage DLC, taking on Master G and Hyperius after beating the Scarlet DLC, and so on. A challenge that exists as a source for amazing loot, but requires a skilled team or an amazing solo player. Number 1, the thing that makes the Borderlands series so damn good is ultimately a combination of things: the loot, the missions, the story, but I feel most important to the whole thing, in my opinion, was Handsome Jack, the wisecracking leader of Hyperion, hell-bent on ruling everything and gaining power and getting all the loot that's stored within the vault, makes him my favorite nemesis of all time across any game, across any platform. The quips about buying a diamond pony, which pans out into the Tiny Tina DLC, was one of the great moments in video gaming that will be hard to ever repeat. But if Gearbox wants Borderlands 3 to succeed, then they need a villain like Handsome Jack. Evil, twisted, devious, maniacal, and often hilarious. If they can recapture that magic in Borderlands 3, then I will be a happy man. Well, I hope you enjoyed my top 6 things that I want to see in Borderlands 3. If you did, then please drop a like, hit that subscribe button for more, share this video with your friends, and feel free to post suggestions in the comments below for some other top 5s, top 6s, top 10s, whatever you'd like for me to cover. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.